Still on Tatooine. Is that a poop emoji? Oh, and I gotta see. Is that an onion?
Sleazy little cantina.
Oh, it's a little
If I had to live
Jawa.
on a
Okay.
planet like this, I'd be drinking here too.
Yes, I know you said that last time. Twice you said that. No, it's companion. I think I looked at this one before. If I can't finish, companion character. I mean, it's neat looking, but look how expensive that is. I know, I keep saying, look how expensive that is to everything, don't I? Ooh. Darth Scion's armor set. That is pretty cool looking, actually. Again, expensive, but more expensive, more credits than I want to spend. I wonder, sell by price. If there's anything in here that would look kind of cool on my character, even though I have given him something that an Imperial spy could wear that does not scream Imperial spy. A relaxed jumpsuit? No. Intelligence breastplate. That looks very Regent. Yeah. What else is there? Change. I'm just looking at it real quick here. Yeah. Okay, not much else I can think of, but all right, let's get back into the Tatooine stuff, and after that, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this for Cleo. Locate the drop point. Okay, where is it? Okay, I'm gonna take the things. Let's go ahead and I say let's like there's two of us doing it or more. Okay, I said this to my Jedi too. I just dropped down that little area. Look how much health I lost. That's just weird. But then again, I was doing my Jedi, and I think I dropped down like this huge amount, this huge drop, and it's like, no damage taken. Like, that's very odd, but okay. I do miss, though, that there used to be a lot more places around here did armor. But it looks like a lot of that armor's either been retired or it's only on the cartel market. Or, yeah, retired cartel market. And if you want to go buy it on the GTN, it's going to cost you a lot of credits.
Displaying all authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
Good. Tatooine's another one of those planets where you can't go from the starting point to the actual, to anywhere else you want to go without taking a speeder. Kind of like Coruscant is. I'm trying to think out where else on the Imperial side that happens. With Drummond Cast, you can do it. You can't do it in Nar Shaddaa, but Nar Shaddaa is also like Tatooine, where it's not Imperial or Republic. It's a neutral planet. Rishi's kind of the... Oh, Makeb. It's another one, but that's also part of the expansion, too. Corellia you kind of can't. Although you get to go different regions. But it's weird, because once you get in away from the starting area into the main area here in Tatooine, you can go anywhere you want. Almost. Where am I landing? I'm not landing over here. I know that for certain. I got my watch set, so I have to get at least 5,000 steps per day in, where it lets me know. Just got a warning like, oh, you did your thing for the day. I'm like, cool. Okay. Sit the lightsabers out. Where am I going? Way over there. In the Dune Sea. I do like, at least in a lot of Tatooine, there are creatures and sand people and stuff like that. At least in the Dune Sea, you don't see a whole lot. You see a few of them, but not as many. Which I do enjoy, because this planet's supposed to be sparsely populated. Of course, being a video game, it's not going to be sparsely populated. Did I get my drink of water? I got my drink. I didn't even mention, I guess, yeah, a few of the, like, you can occasionally find, what are they called? Like, not moisture farm, moisture collection things where you can get water. I don't know what it does, honestly. I've gotten it every time with every character. I don't know if it gives you bonuses or what. And I never bothered to actually look it up, because that would have been smart. Do I have to go over here? Is this from... Yeah, it is. Okay, well, I guess I have to fight my way through. Oh, wait, these are exchanged. For some reason, I thought these were Tuscans or Sand People. Okay, well, that makes sense.
You want some of this?
Huh. I've seen somebody else coming in. And it says agents, so I'm guessing they're Imperial agent too. The other player, that is. Conceal yourself in the cargo crate. Alright.
Well, there's stuff here. Guess the ghost cell hasn't picked up its delivery.
Time for dangerous journey.
Get in. Anyone else opens the crate, shoot them.
That
I'll
works.
cozy up to my blaster. See you on the other side.
Didn't I just do this? This reminds me of Rishi. Because in Rishi, you do the same thing. You get into a crate and they take you to a place where they keep all the slaves. And you get to kill all the slavers. Yay. Although as an Imperial, I don't think they care about those. Speeder on the way back. Let's see if it shows on the map where I'm at. Oh. Wait a minute. I kind of remember this now. Not in the background. You see little artifacts of lines? It's a bit odd. But yeah, I remember seeing this like on a regular map. I'm like, why are there's that little island over there I can't get to? Because it's part of the Imperial agent. And that's my way out of there, I bet. Part of the Imperial agent story.
Take this, ugly.
I wonder if there's going to be like a, you need to take out, yep, 18 of them. That's only 4. What do I get for taking them all out? See no evil bonuses. I get nothing. Oh wait, forces, I still get nothing. Okay, well, oh. I will take out what I need to, and that's about it then. I'm not getting much out of it. What's the use? So right now in Washington State, we're finally experiencing um, the smoke issues that East Coast had earlier this summer. It's usually, well, at least it's been like the last, I don't even know how many summers, 5, 10. They've had issues with smoke, wildfire smoke. I mean, it's one thing to have the occasional issue, but it's like almost all summer long. I want to say last year it was almost all summer long. And this year, this week is like one of the first times we've had it. No, I take it back. We had it a couple days ago, but it wasn't that bad. Oh, cutscene. Raz, I'm getting close.
Welcome, my child. I wondered whether you'd find your way.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't stop them.
I applauded you toward the end. You've trampled my garden, of course. But I admire your skills.
Cute. But really, am I supposed to be scared?
Scared? No. I want to see what comes naturally. However emotions surface on your flesh.
Be careful. The old man. He's dangerous.
He's Imperial.
Don't mind your friend. We found her in the spaceport and thought we'd bring her home.
Okay. Why is there Imperial?
We could have killed her, of course. But what reward would that be when she's served so well?
What are you getting at? What's Mia done?
Everything I dreamed of.
The truth is, I let Mia defect. From the moment she began training, I saw that she was weak, unworthy.
I knew she would flee and turn on us. She was the perfect bait to lure an Imperial intelligence cipher.
Whatever you were planning, all you've arranged is your defeat.
I beg to differ. We've been watching you, learning your techniques. In Mosila, at the wind farm, in exchange territory, syncing our emotions with yours.
You're fantastically talented. You'll show us everything, and then we'll replace you inside your own organization.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to killing you. All that's left is your defeat and subjugation. The Eagle will triumph.
Again, looking forward to killing you. Oh, we won't be that way, old man? Okay, fine. You'll go down just like the rest of them. Yep, there we go.
You don't know what you're doing.
You don't know how many lies are at work. No idea what's really going on.
Do I just kill him right now, or do I try to give him... or take him prisoner?
Why don't you tell me then?
Yo, he's gonna die anyway.
You'll find out on your own, sooner or later.
It's really him. He's really dead. I'm sorry about everything. I didn't know what he was planning. I can't believe he used me.
If you hadn't run off and been captured, this might have gone smoother.
I left a message for you. Like I said, I couldn't stay. I'm not an Imperial. I guess that doesn't matter now. We're both here. I'm in no shape to fight. What do we do about it?
Do I surrender? Or do I kill her? I'm gonna kill her.
You're the last terrorist here. You die and my job is done.
That's what I thought.
Even I'm feeling a little sick from all the blood. We done?
Terrorists don't go free.
I was hoping you didn't like her. That just sounds cold. Want to go somewhere with less sand? Maybe more people?
Sure. We'll head back to the ship. I don't know how far the speeder will take us. Or should I quick travel? Nah, I don't run. Maybe I'll go see how far the speeder will take us first. I know I can't drive past. Yeah, because this is all blocked off. Let's take me back to Mosila, maybe. Maybe? Nope. Fine, I'll take a regular
Travel
speeder
route
then.
is confirmed.
Yeah, so wildfires here. Got an app on my phone to go ahead and check the smoke. The 55 out of, yeah, they were like 50 to, I want to say 80 is okay. Like under 50 is perfect, you know, great. But yeah, it's not great. It's supposed to be really bad later on today, and then tomorrow's supposed to be really bad too, so there goes the weekend. Yeah, the only good thing about, well, one of the good things about the pandemic was, and there, sorry about that, it's the fan, was everybody wearing face masks, is when we did have the wildfire smoke during the pandemic, face masks already on to help with the smoke, especially if you're in N95 masks. Which I picked up a couple of those, and at the time I was working, the job I was working needed me to walk stuff places, like to post office or to UPS or whatever, so I'd have my N95 mask on. I'm walking downtown Seattle where nobody was at because of the pandemic. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. And they'd come home and see all the, I'm not wearing a mask thing, and like, yeah, okay. Well, mine just saved my lungs, so you go right ahead and do whatever you gotta do. So, yeah, it's one thing I do miss about the pandemic, less people out. And I realize that it's not good for a lot of businesses, but, you know, I don't like the small town aspect of things, but I like explosive chemicals. What? Oh. Where did I see explosive chemicals in? That's weird. But yeah, I like the less people aspect of it. And it's simply because, well, not much of a people person, and it's just too much chaos, I guess. That'd probably be it. I'm always fighting. I'm one of those people who doesn't like a lot of chaos, have to have things in order constantly, you know.
Please use all products only as intended.
But yeah, you move to a big city like Seattle, of course you're going to have a lot of people around. That's just the way it is.
Be well.
So yeah, I shouldn't complain about it because I moved here. That was my choice. And I kind of was like, man, whatever, it's just the way it is. But again, I got kind of accustomed to it during the pandemic, which... Is that the Inquisitor? So I'm going the right way. Okay. Just make sure I'm going the right way because I don't see like a little arrow or anything like this. Go this way for your ship. Yeah, even now it's like I'll try to go places early in the mornings or late. Well, not late. This is open now? This was closed before. Okay. All right. I'm okay with it being that way. I like it open. Yeah, I even looked at my old video because I was doing some stuff and I was like, oh, it's all closed off, and then now it's open. Bit weird, but that works. Yeah, even one of the things I go grocery shopping is like I do it a few hours before I start work, and it's usually a 24-hour grocery place, which of course you can't get those usually in small towns because not a whole lot of 24-hour places in small towns. I worked at a 24-hour restaurant in a small town. I got some interesting stories from that one. Yeah, met my ex there too, and that's an interesting story for another day. Right now, let's do this Holoterminal and see what's going on.
Secure transmission established. This is Watcher 2. Your efforts to destabilize the Terra network are working better than expected, Cypher. Unfortunately, I don't have good news. We attempted to capture the Eagle in a raid on Tholiton. We found a base, but the man had moved on.
If we can't find him, we'll keep attacking his network.
Agreed. Sooner or later, he'll have nowhere to run. We've also been researching the so-called Eradicator devices. They're satellites, orbital strike weapons with enough firepower to level a city. Here's the bizarre thing. The terrorists aren't building the Eradicators, they're growing them.
I'm sitting there listening to talk. The ice cream man comes by and they're playing Oh My Darling Clementine. Sorry, there's a building, right?
What do you mean, growing?
The Eradicators are a combination of biological and mechanical components, organic batteries in a weaponized shell. The terrorists don't need factories anymore. They can grow Eradicators wherever there's room.
Do we know when the terrorists plan to attack?
Not tomorrow, but soon. For now, we'll continue gathering information. You have your own mission. Destroy the cells, and they'll lead us to the Eagle. Watcher 2 out.
Well, I keep destroying the cells, but they keep coming back. What the hell? All right, well, so I have 2 missions here. I got the one on Alderaan, and I got the one for Cleo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the one for Cleo first, and then I'll go to Alderaan. I think I mentioned this for my Jedi Knight. I don't know how Alderaan used to be. Well, it shouldn't be too bad now. It was very taxing on my video card. Hyperspace. Hyperspace. Oof. So I did not like going to Alderaan. I don't think it ever crashed my computer. Just very taxing. I lose like frames per second, stuff like that. So, okay, give me about 2 minutes and I will be right back. And I'm back. Sorry to help my wife again. Okay, Cleo, let's go ahead and go to the exchange holding area. All right. I'm going to turn off the fan for a moment here because it keeps hitting the microphone. And if it doesn't hit the microphone, it hits my ear, and it just, I like the fan, but I don't like it hitting me. Or maybe just, how about this? Okay, I turned it back on, but it's not oscillating, so that way it doesn't hit me. That would work. Nor should I'm able to go anywhere. I'm able to go through the door. Maybe it was just a fluke at that one time that the door was closed in Tatooine. I don't know. But I swear, I kind of, well, because I have to review my videos to put in timestamps. And yeah, I know my videos have timestamps. What? But I do. I review them to I can put on timestamps, and I get the information like what I'm doing on them. It's a quick review. And yeah, I do realize my voice on the videos, I sound like I'm tired all the time, and I just want to, or maybe I am tired all the time. And I'm just hearing it because I don't hear it in my voice and I'm saying it.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
But I'm really, okay, I was going to say, I'm really not tired all the time. And that goes against everything I've been saying on these videos, that I am tired all the time. I am tired most of the time. But I'm not tired every time I record a video. I don't know what it is about my voice when it comes across. It may just be the microphone I'm using. It's not a very, as I said many times before, it's not an expensive microphone. It's basically just a headset with a microphone attached, because I'm not going to pay for, I mean, I think the most views I've gotten of any of these videos is maybe 40. That does not justify me spending a bunch of money on a new microphone. Does not, yeah, justify me really spending any money on a microphone. If I start getting more views, more people watching my stuff, yeah, maybe I can, because then it'll be a worthwhile investment. Right now, it's not really investment at all. It's me just playing around and saying stuff while I'm playing my game. And then people coming in and making comments, and wait, I've been here before. Recently.
Rise and shine.
So, but yeah, it's not worth. So yeah, if my voice comes across as, you know, sounding tired or bored or whatever, it's just probably because of my microphone. Maybe it is my voice. I don't know. I don't hear it. I thought that I sound a little bit more awake, not as bored, not as droning as I could, speaking a very monotone voice. Yeah, maybe just that's the way my voice is. Can I travel something in this? Examining. I can. Let's see. Well, I just need to go over there. Okay, well, this is just slow. How do I get off this doggone speeder? Yeah, look how slow that is. Use regular speeder for that. I just thought I'd try it out like, oh, it's going to go quick. Nope, not even. Exchange, exchange, exchange. Exchange. It's funny, my wife's watching some of those freak out videos too. Yeah, a couple things to notice is a lot of them are McDonald's, Walmart, and a lot of time the people who are having issues or throwing a fit or whatever, freaking out, are not wearing shoes. Or they're usually barefooted. It's more just not wearing shoes. Like, so if you go to McDonald's or Walmart and you see somebody who's barefooted, I would suggest staying away from them. And I think a lot of them is like, they don't tend to grasp as Yes, it's most places it's not illegal to.
Think that's most of the gang. Hey, Anspy, get out here.
You're rescuing me? What am I, your princess?
If you were a princess, you might be worth something.
Shut up and toss me a gun. Who's your friend?
Was that supposed to be a kiss or a hug? I don't know what Kalia was doing. She's like looking up at her like, okay, are they going to kiss? Or was she going to kiss her forehead? That was a very awkward movement. All right.
You owe me your life. Show some gratitude.
There you go.
Quickly.
Remember Marto? Like him, but with teeth.
You guys timed it good. By the way, they were going to hang me to broil on a holosign. You got a way off-world?
Grab your stuff and meet us at the spaceport. I can get you a ride.
Your friend's gorgeous. She doesn't compare to you.
Course not. Now, remember I said I had a surprise? There's a bounty on Anspi'shel. We saved her, we own her, now we're gonna sell her.
I suppose I should have seen that coming.
Look at me. I owed her for saving my life. But you know how she did that? She stuffed me in a box and shipped me to Hutta. I spent 12 weeks in muck working for a chem farmer. She humiliated me. I owe her for that too.
Your friend? Your call. We'll meet her at the spaceport.
Always knew I liked you. And I promise, the money's gonna be good.
Wow. Kind of knew Cleo was a little bit, maybe psycho? Yeah, she is very, wow. Okay. We'll just quick travel to spaceport. But now it's like one of the recurring themes on the, those freak out videos is people recording. And most places it is perfectly legal to record in a public space. And that means sidewalks outside, medical attention, parks, stuff like that. Although you record somebody's kids at a park, you're going to have issues. That's an okay gun. I still like my gun. So I'll sell that one. But when you go into a business, even if the business, has people in it, it's not technically a public space. It's a privately owned space, a privately owned business. So I see people argue all the time, like, oh, not, and employees come by like, stop recording, like, I can do this is a public space. And it's like, no, you're really wrong, actually. And while there's a lot of instances where employees should not be discouraging people from recording, because some of those instances I'm watching is like they're recording somebody having a public freak out, and that person, it'd do better for the business if the employees just let them record it. Because just record it, but shut up, just so we don't have an he said, she said thing, and we got an actual recording. We got video evidence of this happening. Can I talk to this girl?
Hey, you made it all right.
Yeah. Ran into one of Zenjo's guys. Left him a scar, but he's still breathing. So a ride sounds good right now.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll set you up. Keep her company. I'll be back soon.
I really do appreciate the help, but can I ask you something?
You're Kaleo's friend, not mine.
That's the thing. I'm not really. She tell you we've known each other for years? Met after she left her homeworld? Big, long sob story?
What she told me is between us.
I'll take that as a yes. Don't feel bad. She's a habitual liar. I knew her for 6 months, and she'd been on her own forever. I don't even know where she's really from. So I have to wonder, is she really here to help? Or am I in even worse trouble?
Ooh. Let's go with the dark side option. I've been kind of doing this whole time. I'd really want to play this character as not a bad guy, but just kind of callous, not really caring. Okay, so we'll go dark side.
Kaleo owed you her life. She's here to repay, that's all.
Right. Guess we just wait then.
Look who's back.
This the girl?
You set me up. You set me up!
Poor baby. I survived Hutta when you sent me there. If you can't take what this man put you through, you get what you deserve.
Finish the exchange and let's get going.
I swear I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
You play along pretty good. Here's your cut of the profits. Turns out she's worth a bundle.
If you try something like this again, there will be consequences.
Dangerous consequences? Lighten up. We've got money to spend.
That's not what I wanted to say. Again, that was not what I wanted to say. I would say don't rely on me. It's like, hope.
Rise and shine.
Don't ever do that, something like that to me or something to that effect. Okay, whatever. What was I ranting and raving about before that happened? Oh, I was ranting and raving about, yeah, employees and people filming inside of stores and stuff like that. Yeah, when it's, you know, I've seen some of the video footage from stores and stuff, like, oh, there's video footage, like, it's not always that great. Or maybe just the stuff I've seen is not that great. But also had me thinking there's another one she watched, my wife watched, of Public Freaked Out of, and it's from body cam of a cop. And pulled over this very influential guy, and he's like, oh, he's going off on her and not complying with anything she's asking, so she gives him, you know, tickets. And then he calls her, you know, he won't leave unless she calls her supervisor. Supervisor gets there, gives the supervisor a completely different story. Like, oh, I, you know, wasn't doing this, wasn't doing that, and she came at me, and she was being belligerent, da-da-da, and it's like, yeah. No, I mean, it's up to the supervisor whether he believes or not, but at the same time, the whole time, everything that we're watching is from the cop's body cam. Oh,
Stand by. I'm routing comm traffic through our mid-rim outposts. You're on a 6-second delay until I resynchronize the data stream. 3, 2, 1. Synced and secured. Tracking systems show you're in the castle lands of Alderaan. Enjoy the view, Cypher. I hear the mountains are lovely.
After the last few worlds, I'll be sure to appreciate it.
It'll keep you sane. Alderaan is governed by the wealthiest noble families in the galaxy. They've feuded for centuries, and are presently engaged in a full-scale war. You're here because Imperial intelligence believes that one of the noble houses, or a noble within one of the houses, is financing the Eagle's terror network.
What sort of financing are we talking about?
Money for weapons, transportation, bribes, anything the cells need. The Empire's resources are tied up supporting House Thul's efforts to claim the throne. But intelligence does have one asset, Vector Hyllus. Vector was an Imperial ambassador to the nobles, but he was later repurposed. Now he's with the Killix, Alderaan's native alien species.
Okay, repurposed? How do you repurpose? Oh, I know where she's going. Okay.
Why are you being cagey, Watcher 2?
Apologies. Vector's is an unusual case, and I should explain. When Vector approached the Killix on a mission of diplomacy, they absorbed him into their collective intelligence. He's part of their hive mind.
Okay.
However, he continues to file activity reports, and we believe he's still loyal to the Empire, even if he's barely human anymore.
So what's our next step?
We've requisitioned Vector from the diplomatic service and given him a need-to-know overview. You'll rendezvous at these coordinates. Use him to eliminate any noble or house funding the terrorists. Watcher 2 out.
All right, so we're going to go talk to a guy who's been absorbed by the Killix. Excuse me, sorry, but that's a hiccup. She's, or, yeah, kind of absorbed. But yeah, going back to stories, so this, you know, so we're watching the body cam of this cop, and everything she's recorded the entire thing on her body cam. then we see it from this, the supervisor shows up and the guy's like, oh, yeah, she did it. And it's like he's completely contradicting everything she said. He's, it was this, it was that. And, you could kind of tell. And then he's name dropping the whole time. He's name dropping with the cop who pulled him over, but she's like, well, laws are laws. I gotta, your laws, it doesn't matter who you can't break the law. And he's got mad about that. That's why he wants a supervisor, somebody can go over her head. But as I was telling my wife, I go, I know a lot of times we hear about, broken body cameras and don't want to wear body cameras, stuff like that from police officers. Like, it's not only about protecting the people that you're arresting and ensuring that you're doing your job correctly, but it's also about protecting you and ensuring that situations that come up where you're being accused of something that you didn't do, you have video evidence. And yeah, I mean, if you're interacting with the public, they do it. Every single store, almost every single store has video cameras. A lot of them have them over the registers and stuff like that. And it's also to help protect, it's to protect the business foremost, because they're like, what if the employee steals, whatever. But then again, what if something goes down, something happens to the employee? What if the employee's accused of something that they didn't do? Well, guess what? You have video evidence now showing what the truth of the matter is. And that shouldn't be you should want that. So whenever, I hear like, cops don't want to wear body cams. Well, you should. Your job is to go out there in the public every single day. Every single day you're interacting with them. And if you're not doing anything wrong, and you're worried about, you're really worried about your job and the way people perceive it and yourself and how people perceive you, you should be going, welcoming body cams. You're like, this is just further proof. I mean, the trust is not there, but you know what? This is further proof that I'm not doing anything wrong. And on that, but also comes out really well in court, because you know what? There are a lot of, this is a he said, she said thing. And, even though it's a police officer, they can claim, and they do have their claims hold more weight in court, but at the same time, it's like, when you got, what I need to go is right here. I passed it up. When you got actual video evidence, oh, there it is right there. I went right past, oh, okay. Yeah, when you got actual video evidence, that's going to hold a whole lot more weight than somebody's claim. All right, big bug people. Hyllus, they like to go ahead and assimilate. I say assimilate, I always think of the Borg off of Star Trek, assimilate.
Yes, this is the one, as the song schedule determined.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
We are Vector Hyllus, Dawn Herald of the Ouroboros Nest. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Agent.
Cypher 9. I'm with Imperial Intelligence.
Of course. We trust our appearance doesn't disturb you. Our superiors in the diplomatic service find our joining disconcerting, but it was necessary. The joining allowed us to share thoughts and senses with the Nest, forge a bond between Empire and Kylix. The change is a small price.
I just came for information. Your personal life is your own business.
I understand. The Kylix will help. Together we have millennia of experience. Yes, as to your target, Imperial Intelligence provided us with a list of names, dates, and locations connected to your terrorist financier.
Do you have an ID on the target?
We can't identify the financier himself, but your information shows he's visited House Organa, House Ceres, House Pantier, and House Cortess. Cortess is a vassal of the Empire's proxy, House Thul. If you show the Cortess Baron a copy of our findings, he might close in on your foe.
If I can manipulate a heart, I can handle a Baron.
A hut? Indeed. We must proceed to the Dance of Unlighting, but we'll remain here for the duration of your mission. We suggest you present yourself to Cortess as an ally of the Empire. Show strength, and don't mention your intelligence connections.
Okay. Wait, did somebody jump back? Somebody jumped back. I wonder what's required of a joining. Like, is it just their mind that gets joined? I know his eyes, like his physical appearance changed just a little bit. Let's see, I need to go back. I need to go back, don't I? Kind of. I went past the spaceport. Yeah, the Imperial side, the spaceport's like, spaceports for both Imperials and Rebels. The Imperial and the Republic are almost the same on here, where they're not really connected to the rest of the stuff as much, to the main areas. How to say, like places where you can go get, you know, outfits and whatever you need to get. But the Imperial one always throws me because it's not like of where it's at. Maybe it's because I haven't used it as much as I have the Republic side. Okay, is this where I need to go, or am I just... Nope, I'm back at the spaceport. I didn't go far enough. But yeah, I mean, I think even my maybe grocery workers, stuff like that, they need better cameras, like at each... Cameras that don't point at the actual employees, cameras that point at the customers, kind of like, this is being recorded for your purpose, you know, for security purposes, stuff like that. Just because, I mean, even during the pandemic, so many grocery workers and stuff, and restaurant workers too, like, those look like a pattern, were attacked, you know, by people like, oh, you know, I don't want to wear a mask. Oh, I can't believe you're out toilet paper. Oh, I can't believe this, da-da-da. And it's like, these people are just trying, they're like the rest of us, they're just trying to do their job. You don't have to be so, I don't know. I always ask my wife, I go, where did this sense of entitlement come from? It's like this, was it always there and we just didn't see it? Because there's like this new sense of entitlement, it seems like. Like, I deserve all of this, I deserve this, I deserve, it's like, no, you don't. Or maybe we all do, but you know what? You're not the only one. You're not the one. The world doesn't have to bend around you.
Hold your guard. In the name of Baron Payar Cortess and the Cortess barony, I demand you state your business or face expulsion.
How dare you speak to me this way? I am a Count of House Thule.
House Thule? Forgive me, Your Highness. It's sometimes difficult to recognize an adopted heir.
I knew nothing of Thule emissaries either, Captain. I am Baroness Che Cortess, Your Highness. Forgive our inhospitality, but my husband has no time for visitors.
Watch your tone. House Cortess is merely a vassal, and would be nothing without House Thule.
My house has a proud and noble position. Don't say such things. Some days ago, we lost a squad of battle droids patrolling the borders of Cortess lands. That squad was our first line of defense. We believe the squad's disappearance may presage an attack, yet not one of our allies has come to our aid.
What makes you think I was involved with your lost squad?
Nothing. But you've done naught to make my house safer. We don't know what destroyed our droids. They went silent. Until we find out, we must prepare for the worst. If you wish to make amends, send your troops to determine the fate of our patrol. Perhaps that will make my Baron smile again.
You can't be serious.
Whatever destroyed our patrol is a threat to my house. Until we know what we're dealing with, we admit no one. I'll leave you to Captain Perovius. I hope to see you under better circumstances.
Your Highness, if your men find the droids, tell them to activate the squad's homing beacon. Perhaps the data logs will help us.
Alright. Let's go blow up some droids. At least I can use my speeder through here and not have to walk the whole time. I love the way these mountains look. Very nice. Kind of reminds me of the Cascades here the Seattle area. But yeah, the sense of entitlement's just weird. But like I said, maybe it's always been there. Maybe I'm just seeing it now because my wife likes the public freak out. Honestly, I can't stand most of them. Because I just sit there and I get kind of heated, and I was like, you all just shut up. They yell at everybody involved, like, you just everybody shut up. Just shut up. Listen to each other for a moment. Just walk away, cool, calm down. And some of them are just like, the people, the way they're acting is like, okay, you all just need to be adults in this situation and do the adult thing. Okay, hives. Yay, crops. My cat's over there talking. Maybe she sees something. Where am I going? Okay. Oh, maybe I need to go around the corner. This looks like there's a path over there I could take. I'm going to find Killix over here. Guerrilla Commandos, okay. More and more Killix. Alright, well, and they don't look like the friendly type either. I need to get right over there, so I need to go through these ones. So let's go kill some Killix. Why'd I do that?
You and me, we're getting good.
And there we go. Okay, let's go through here. Because I'm imagining what I need to get through, is through here. I do like playing this character as a trooper, with the trooper, as we call it, combat set. The only drawback is I would like for to use a pistol, but here's the droids. Examine them, find out the Killix, use a personal holocom.
This is Captain Perovius. A pleasure to hear from you, Your Highness. I'm impressed that you conducted the search personally. We're receiving the droid's logs now. You have my thanks.
I don't send others to do my dirty work, and I get the job done.
A rare thing for a noble of your position. At any rate, these logs are discouraging. The droid skirmish with the Killix. Blasted bugs are on Cortess lands again.
I ran into a few more on my way here.
Figures as much. Rumor has it that the Killick nest is growing. Probably scouting for a new home. I'll make sure the Baron knows. Those things won't build a new hive in Cortess territory. I'll tell you that.
I'm sure the Killix will get your message.
Indeed. In the meantime, I have a message for you. The Baroness is offering you an invitation to the estate. You may return at your leisure.
It's about time. When I've spoken before about, watching some of the videos, public freak out videos with my wife, and yeah, a lot of times it's just like, ooh, almost dropped. I thought, oh, that's not gonna be a big drop. Yeah. I might have to go down one of these though. Okay. Hopefully I don't take too much damage. Alright, I'm okay. Not too bad. But yeah, I spoke about it before. It's like, it's all the time. It's the stupidest stuff. It's like one of you, it's local smugglers. It's usually like it's just somebody, two people get into an argument or get into something where it's like, all it takes is like one of you just to back down. Not even to maybe say you're sorry or just like, hey, let's not fight about this. I could take in a transporter.
Do you require medical attention?
It is so easy not to have some of these confrontations.
Be well.
And oh, there was one today where it's like, and I was telling my wife about it, the person filming was in the right, and they were filming, and it's like, okay, but at any point you could just shut up, but they couldn't shut up. They wouldn't shut up, and they were filming. They just kept on just egging the person on and on and on. I was like, okay, you were in the right in the first place. Now you're not. Now you're just petty, and now you're making it worse. And there was one, like, just a couple people, and yeah, and somebody steps in and goes, hey, just, you two need to walk away from each other right now. Just walk away from each other.
The Baron is expecting you. This way, please.
Our guest has arrived, my lord.
Baron Payar Cortess, Sword of the Castle Lands, I hereby present to you the Honorable Count Thule, emissary of his house. This man risked himself in the service of House Cortess, valiantly recovering our lost patrol and identifying the Killik threat. In appreciation of his noble deeds, and out of respect for his accomplishments, I ask that you grant him recognition.
I so grant him recognition. I am Baron Payar Cortess, good sir. Welcome to my home.
Just thank him. Can we talk somewhere else? Let me introduce.
Allow me to present Kaleo Janis, my loyal and trusted associate.
Such an exotic young woman. How is it you come to be here?
I slid out of Mama's womb and picked up a blaster. Now I'm your new friend's bodyguard. Of course, you and me could be friends, too. You got a nice place here. I could stick around a while.
Baron?
You are an intriguing creature, I admit.
Hear what he said? That was sweet.
With those manners, you could be royalty.
I could welcome people just like the Baroness.
I hope I didn't give the wrong impression at the gates. I just take the security of my house very seriously.
One of few things she does, along with her gardens and her ack dogs.
You'll make me blush, my lord.
Tell me now, why do you seek my house? Is there a favor you would ask? An alliance you'd propose?
I'm trying to identify a visitor to House Cortess. I know when he was here, but not his name or face.
I'll gladly help. Show me what you have. The dates in your files. Yes, we've had visitors at these times, but that's no surprise. I believe the guest you're looking for is Master Denry Ale. We've hosted him and his summits on a number of occasions.
Tell me where to find this man.
Ah, well, it may not be so easy as that. Denry Ale was once Lord Denry Ale, a powerful and respected man among the vassal houses. But some years ago, he abdicated his position.
He became a mediator dedicated to forging peace.
Strange you should ask about him now. For several weeks, Denry Ale has been missing. Whether off on some secret negotiation or something more regrettable, no one knows.
Isn't anyone trying to find him?
Not that I'm aware of. One missing man in all this chaos. But it bears investigation. I'll begin looking into Ale's whereabouts through formal and informal diplomatic channels. If I can find him for you, I will. You may also wish to investigate the matter yourself. I'm sure House Thule has friends who can assist.
I appreciate your efforts, Baron.
In the meantime, you're welcome to stay as a guest. House Cortess prides itself on its hospitality.
We'll have to dine together. You can meet the ack dogs.
The Baron has spoken. This audience is at an end.
Okay. Just shut the doors on me. Thank you very much. All right, I know my way out. I know when I'm not welcome here. So yeah, it's like so you see these two guys are going at it, and then a third person pops up like, hey, you two just need to walk away from each other. Trying to, so somebody, as this person's trying to get them to walk away, somebody comes up and tells the person who's telling the other people to walk away that they need to walk away, and so they start getting heated. It's just this funny thing. It's like everybody's starting to fight now. Even the person who was trying to get the two to walk from each other, like, oh, you need to walk away, you need to walk away. It's like, and then like, no, I was trying to get them to walk away. Like, you need to walk away. Like, and like, how does this all get to this point? What? Okay, you guys, are you all okay? But yeah, it's just funny watching some videos. It's funny and it's frustrating. Some of them are funny, most of them are frustrating. And yeah, fortunately, I've never had the most I've ran into is there's one old guy during it was almost a foot in almost the end of the formal mask mandates, and I had to go drop some stuff off at the post office, but I had to get it had to get stamped and postmarked. So I go there and I'm waiting in line, and there's an old guy there, and he's like, oh, and and he starts talking, and it's like, oh, wearing a mask, and I'm at this point. I mean, even now, it's like wearing a mask is second nature to me. It's not a big deal. I still do it occasionally. I'm trying to get better, not doing it everywhere, but hey, guess what's making a resurgence, by the way? And but I still wear it because as I mentioned before, I don't trust people. Not the nasty people out there. Lots of people out there who are like, I don't need it. Vaccines cause this and cause that. Like, yeah, they don't. I do your research. I don't need to do I trust the people who are experts on this. That's my research. I trust whatever these people say. But anyway, going back to this old man, so he's going on about this, and I'm like, whatever,
Is it me, or are there more bugs than last time?
Welcome back. Your aura reflects your attunement to the great song.
Vector, good to see you again, too.
Our observers saw you enter the Cortess estate. The fingerlings were listening and heard mention of Denry Ale. We met Ale during our time as ambassador. With his wealth and talent, he could be your target.
The Baron claims not to know his whereabouts.
We might be able to help. Our nest has had many joiners over the years. Soldiers, children, nobles. We can search their memories and see what they know of Denry Ale.
That's disturbing. But okay.
Let's see what you come up with.
What would you disapprove?
Remember Pabal Alder. When her speeder crashed, our foragers brought her to the hive. Our healers tended her. We became one. Her house, House Alder, an old house of scholars and antiquarians, granted Ale residence in honor of his work as a mediator. Ale kept records of his work in the Alder estate. If you can penetrate the estate's defenses, those records are yours.
Good work. I'll have those records in no time.
If we may be so bold. A warning. House Alder opposes the Empire, and the estate is always prepared for an Imperial attack, even a stealthy one. Be careful.
Why did Cleo disagree with my... I mean, I'm an intelligence. We get our intelligence different ways, whatever. I still got a lot of influence there, so... Yeah, I'm not going to understand the influence thing. But yeah, but I was going back. I'm going to actually go ahead and I'm going to log out, but I'm going to go back to somewhere where I can log out safe. Oh, should be able to do something right over here. Get my speeder. So I will talk while I go back and find a nice little cantina to log out in. So yeah, that's basically just going back to my story. So yeah, it's just basically this old man. He's like, oh, and he's blaming it on it's Obama, and doing this and then terrorists and you know, crazy, the crazy conspiracy crap that kind of, you go ahead and stop and say, can you repeat yourself? I need you to repeat exactly what you said and think about every single word you just said. And then it comes back to, oh, well, that doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Where's that medical droid right here?
Do you require medical attention?
No, I just want to sell this stuff.
Be well.
I will. But yeah, I was just him. That's the most I ever ran into anybody doing that. Most part, like I said, I still am not around a lot of people. So I don't talk a lot about, I mean, I don't mind the, specialty goods. Let's see, it's over here. I don't mind the occasional.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
Oh, that's actually not bad. Could do without the cape, but not bad. It's got a thing on the back, doesn't it? They always do. But yeah, I don't mind the occasional conspiracy theory. You know, it's not an issue to me. It's the, yeah, I'm gonna look like a Sith if I do that. Like a smoke jacket. Yeah, with the capes, weird capes. Troop armor. Got a backpack. Not quite right for an Imperial agent. Yeah, too much. Reminds me way too much of the Sith warrior.
Good hunting.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they're like, okay, this is my theory, and you know, you can connect the dots a little bit. Hey, whatever. You know, it's not always bad for a little bit of. Look for the canteen. I think it's up here. I thought it was up here. I think that's it right there. But when, yeah, I mean, some of them are just like way over their heads. Like, do you even know?
What can I get for you?
They're going with the cape. Don't need a cape.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, some of them are so awful. And then Paxton's in here too. Maybe we'll talk to Cleo before I go ahead and log out for the day. I'm on a little bit over an hour, so.
Well, that didn't last. Cash from Anspi'shel is gone. Cheapskate bounty hunter. You and Anspy talk much when you were together? Swap stories about the old days? Gossip about me?
She said you were a habitual liar and that you'd only met in the past year.
Yeah, figure she'd say something like that. She's kind of crazy. Whole thing got me thinking, though. I've had a lot of partners over the years. Her, Nemro. Guy named Rawl used to hijack Republic supply ships. He had money, he had brass. How you think you measure up?
If I were to bet, I'd say Rawl wasn't as exciting as me, otherwise he'd still be with him.
Huh. Okay, I guess that explains one. Still, seems weird that with all the nasty, smart, rich people I've been with, I ended up with you.
Fate's been kind to us. After all, our association has worked out well.
You're trying too hard, Agent. Learn to take a joke.
Again, some of the stuff, I just told you your friend lied about you. You don't like that. It's not my fault she lied. I told you the truth, but whatever. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today. It's a little over an hour, so thank you again for listening to my ramblings and watch my video, and I will talk at you all another time.